What is up, YouTube? Spectacular Spider Grandpa coming back at you with his new comic book day LCS haul. That's right, I am late as fuck. Usually you guys watch this about 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. But I had to go right into work today, and that's the deal. So went to the comic book store this morning, right into work. Just got off about an hour ago, got something to eat, and now I am here. Just 2 more days till vacation, and so far I'm getting some good news. It's shaping up like it's gonna be some good time off. Number one reason is last week I went to a minor league baseball game here in Virginia Beach or Norfolk, and I went with my wife's husband, and he's looking into flipping comic books, and he wanted to talk with me about it. I told him all I knew, and he said that day that we went to the game, I don't know why he didn't invite me to go with him, but he drove 3 hours to North Carolina to visit a gentleman who is selling. Now, from what he says, he has like 80 long boxes full of books, and he's looking to sell them all for cheap. His name is my friend's name is Joey, and Joey said that he was selling them. You could fill a long box for like $30. That's amazing. Depending on the condition of these books, depending on what he has, depending on a lot of things. But so I have yet to make it to Joey and Amanda's house to see what he got. He really knows not a whole lot about comic books. His daughter went with him, and he told her while she was digging through these long boxes to look for like 15-cent issues and number ones. So he said he got a lot of those. I'm very curious to see what he's got. I told you that story to tell you this. So this Saturday, in a few days here, he's planning to go back up there, and I'm hoping he still plans on doing it, because I'm going to ride with him and see what he got. So that was one of the reasons I'm excited to start this vacation. The second reason is one of my wife's old bosses called her today and asked what was up. They were talking, and asked my wife, what her plans were, and she said, well, both me and my husband are taking vacation starting Saturday, about a week, a little more, and he's like, well, you guys want to go hiking or something? And my wife, she's like, my husband does not hike. He's a fat ass who sits around, plays video game, and reads comic books. She didn't say it quite like that, but he's like, oh, he collects comic books? And she's like, yeah, he's got like thousands of them, and he told him about Blasted or Stash It, Spectacular Spider, my channel. He's like, well, I really like to talk to him because I have about 200 books sitting in I don't know what, that I bought and read when I was a kid and just put away. And they're just sitting in whatever a box up in my attic, and I would really, like to see what he has to say about them. And she's like, yeah, so we'll get together. He also lives in North Carolina, so I don't know how far that drive is going to be, but I'm curious to see what he has. I don't know if he's looking to sell or just get rid of them, give them to somebody who loves comics, or why he wants to talk to me, because I never really talked to him before. I met him a couple times, and this is years ago. So the catch here is if these are comics from when he was a child. I asked my wife, how old is he? He's 62 years old. So do the math there. Hopefully that happens while I'm on vacation too. I go check out this guy's 200 books. I'm not the type of person to look through someone's collection and see Amazing Fantasy 15 and be like, man, this is Amazing Fantasy 15. This book ain't worth shit. You don't got shit here. If the man has some good stuff, I'm gonna tell him. These books are worth a lot of money. You might want to hang on to them. If he doesn't, so be it. If he wants to sell them to me, whatever. So that's what I got planned out for vacation. Now, what my wife has planned, I don't know. But I'm trying to, find some cool fucking books. What's that you say? Grandpa, shut up and show the books you got today? You've already seen them all. Everybody's done videos since this morning on all the books they got. You've already seen them. But I'm just going to go ahead and show you mine. Oh, look. I felt like breaking this demon, first appearance of the demon, out. Just because, Jack Kirby, 100 years. And I got this from Havoc Comics, their contest. And Demon's such a cool character, man. And I was talking to Jeremy over at Trinity Comics. I think it was last night or this morning that he's supposed to be getting a new series. So that's cool. I remember reading a Demon back in the 90s, man. He's a cool character. Grandpa, shut up and show the books you got today. So, the books I got today, we got Only Human, Superman in Action Comics, 986. We got, with a badass cover right here, Weapon X number 7. X-Men Gold number 10, The Return of Omega Red. Omega Red, speaking of cool characters, is pretty badass. So, looking forward to seeing what's in store for the Gold team. Jack Kirby, True Believers number 1, featuring the Inhumans. Look at Crystal down there. That's my wife's name, by the way. I think that's Crystal. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it looks like she's got the Fantastic Four suit on. So, next we got Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., True Believers number 1. Don't adjust your cameras, guys. That's the Nick Fury I grew up with. He's a white dude with an eye patch. So, I guess the new Nick Fury has an eye patch too. But, next book is Devil Dinosaur, True Believers number 1, with Moon Boy riding him. Moon Boy's riding this dinosaur, reading that metal book saying, Batman, go fuck yourself. I wrote dinosaurs long before you fucking did. Generations, the Thunder, the Mighty Thor and the Unworthy Thor meeting up, hopefully drinking some beer and, doing whatever Thors do. The final issue of Edge of the Venomverse, number 5, with a Venomized Deadpool. I got one of my favorite titles from DC going on right now with I believe this is a Portatio cover, number 24 of Suicide Squad. Secret Empire at number 9, Winter Soldier, the Baron, and Black Panther on the front there. Then Elseworlds Nightwing miniseries called The New Order, number 1. Another Jack Kirby oversized special featuring the Manhunter. Not too familiar with this character. Really enjoyed the last one, the Sandman. Commandy Challenge number 8, plugging along. This series has gotten stale for me, but I'm picking them up just to finish the run. But we did get a Jim Lee cover this week, so pretty cool. Him in his booty shorts. So next we got Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, number 3. Goddamn, I hit my iPad. Started a video. The Hard Place, number 1, by Image Comics. Detective Comics, 963. What else did I get? I feel like I'm missing some books. Am I missing some books? I thought I'm missing some books. We'll see here in a minute. Now, I dropped Batgirl a long time ago, after issue 3 or 4. But this is the start of a new story called Summer of Lies featuring Nightwing. And for some reason, this cover really drew me in, and I wanted to try it again. So I got Batgirl number 14. Oh, I am missing some books. They slid behind my laptop. This is the Virgin cover of Incidentals. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Incidentals, number 1, by Lion Forge. So, check that one out. Don't know much about that. Back in the bag. From Valiant, War Mother, number 1. I remember, was it late last year or early this year? Another series with War Mother came out, and I really enjoyed the first couple issues, but I did drop it only due to financial issues, so checking that one out again. And last but not least, I got Hi-Fi Fight Club. I read the synopsis on this, and it sounded pretty interesting, so I grabbed it. But we'll see how it goes. Come check us out on Blast or Stash It this Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, to find out what Grandpa thought of some of these books. Again, I really don't have a lot of time to read. I work, and then I go on vacation. So hopefully I will get some reading in. What else do I got going on? Expecting a lot of packages, a lot of pops that I pre-ordered, and they're finally getting sent to me. Getting a package from Loot Crate. They had a big sale going on during the eclipse of some items they had laying around, and I got a few. I think Jeremy posted on Blast or Stash on our Facebook page, Blast or Stash It, about the sale. Hopefully, you guys took advantage of it. They had some few interesting things in Action Comics number 1. Not a real Action Comics number 1, like a reprint. I think I got a Jessica Jones Q-Fig and a Xenomorph, a little Xenomorph minifigure that glows in the dark. So I'm looking for that package as well. You know what happened today? I was in a hurry because I was late. I was rushing so I could get to work on time, and I forgot to grab my copy of Shirtless Bear Fighter, so I'm pretty pissed about that. Don't really have a lot of time to swing back in there and pick it up, so I'll get it eventually. Probably would have been my pick of the week because it's funny as fuck, but with that being said, I've rambled on enough. You know what I'm doing on vacation. Be kind to one another, guys.